So whatever you're calling your second appointment, your color appointment, your follow-up appointment, you want to say that throughout that first appointment so that they know that you owe them. And I even say that when I'm doing the appointment, I'll say, now don't forget, I owe you a color appointment. So don't leave today until we've got that on my date book because I owe you that. And when you owe someone something, they want to cash in, right? So instead of feeling like you have to talk them into the second appointment, if you owe them the second appointment, they're going to be all over that. Hey, what you told me, even if you forget to book them, a lot of times they'll say, now what, you told me you owe me an appointment? So that's a great thing to say. Now, the reason you schedule that second appointment is so that you can check and see how everything's working that they got at their first appointment, okay? You know, we talk about in customer service, 2 + 2 + 2, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Well, 2 days is that phone call, hey, how's that mascara working for you, or do you like the foundation color? I do a lot of my follow-up now via text because it's fast and it's easy for them. So I will text my customers a couple days after they got the product and I'll say, hey girl, how'd that foundation work for you? Did you like the color? Is the moisturizer doing okay? And it's quick. So I'm not on the phone for a long time at all, but they know that I'm checking in, I'm checking up on them. Their 2-week appointment should be their follow-up appointment that you booked at their first appointment. Now, if you're like me, when I was a new consultant and I was just kind of learning everything, I wasn't booking their second appointment. So what you can do now is you go back to all the people you facialed that have not had a second appointment and you say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I owe you a color appointment. I just got training on this, and I just learned I owe it to you, so we need to get that on the date book. So now you can go back and book all those people that you've had initial facials with for their second appointment. Now, what if you have somebody who doesn't wear color? She doesn't want a color appointment. Her second appointment can be a spa pedicure, okay? So it doesn't have to be just color. So I do that if I've got someone who's real natural and says, Holly, I don't wear color, then her second appointment is going to be her pedicure because I owe her 2 appointments, okay? And then when you're at your class, you know, you make sure you tell them, hey, I like to get together with you when the seasons change. You know, I like to get together with my customers at least 4 times a year when our new looks come out and our skin changes with the weather and things as well. So it preps them to know that you're going to be getting back with them, okay? The best way to get confident on color is just practice, just like with your skincare class. One of the best ways for you to get confident on color is for you to practice on you. So don't be afraid to get out the color and try things. If you don't wear much color and you're scared to death of color, call your recruiter, call your director and say, would you do a makeover on me? Because I would love to make over anybody in the street. You guys can come on Thursday night. I'm doing color. So come Thursday, you can be one of my guests and I will teach you how to do everything you need to have to do. Okay? So get confident on color by you practicing on color too. How many of you guys find that the more you practice, the better you start feeling about putting on that eyeliner, doing the gel eyeliner, and doing the different colors? So just make sure that that's part of your habit as well. All right. So here's how we're going to be working with our color certification. So from 6 to 6:30, we'll be training just like we're doing here. Okay. So you'll come, notebook in hand, ready to find out more information. Then at 7:30, when your guests come, we want you guys to be with your guests, and even if you don't have guests, you can be here too, and we're going to put into practice some of the color techniques that we're teaching. So you'll get to try them on you along with your guest, or you know, you don't have to do it along with your guest, but I think it would be fun to sit there with your guest and try some new things and to practice. But it'll really help kind of put it concrete in your mind too. So you could have your 5 guests, you could have your 5 practice people done on Monday nights. You can tell them, hey, I'm getting color certified, and I've got to have 5 guests to practice on. Would you come? I'm learning too. I'll be sitting with you, and we'll be learning together. So you'll bring your own supplies, okay? We'll have our roll-up bag of skincare, but you'll bring your own supplies of color and things, and we will teach you how to do it on you and your guests at the same time, okay? Doesn't it sound fun? Learn all that? Okay. So the color application and training and all that, your guests will want to be here at 7 o'clock, okay? And we'll do like what we normally do. We'll do our recognition, marketing, queens and all that from 7 to 7:30, and then at 7:30 we'll actually start the color class. So 7:30 to 8:30 will be the techniques that we're teaching during the earlier part of the session. Okay? Any questions about that so far?
Except for next Monday.
Yes. All Mondays in November and December will be color certification. Okay? Okay, so very excited? Okay. Well, the first thing I'm going to train on tonight with you guys, some of you guys got to see a little makeover on Kylie, and this is a great Color Insider video. You'll get to see these throughout our trainings, but this will be something we'll be incorporating. But I've got a great workshop that I'm going to show you guys from one of our makeup artists. This is Luis Casco. I'm butchering his last name. It's Luis. He's awesome. He's one of our makeup artists, and we love him. So this is on InTouch. You can print this out. So if you want to take notes, you can, but you can also print it out as well. And it's right on that little page that I showed you. So under Products, Product Central, All About Color. So you click on the All About Color button, and one of the first things on the list, right above all of his videos, is this one. It says Seminars, Color Me Confident Workshop Tips, or Luis Casco Color Me Confident Workshop Tips, I think is the name of it. But this is a 10-page document that you can print off that has just color tips that he did a class at Seminar that was awesome. So this just gives you some tips that he taught us. Okay? Okay, so we're going to go through some of these today, and these are just some general tips. And the first thing he said, and this is one I've been doing at my classes, and it's so easy. It's called the pretty look. We were talking out there, it's kind of the Kim Kardashian look, the pretty look. And what it is, it's neutral tones. So you do neutral tones on the eyes. Black or gray eyeliner. So you do a nice defined eyeliner. A healthy glow to the cheeks. And a hint of color on the lips. And then mascara is a must. So that's kind of the pretty look. And I'll tell you the colors I've been using, and it works really well. For neutral tones for the eyes, perfect with cream eye colors. They're very soft, very neutral. The other night I did a class and we did the Glacier Gray from the lid up to the crease, and then we did the gel eyeliner. And you guys, you can get the little applicators, the pointed applicators at Dollar Tree, a big container of like, I don't know, 50, and there's a ton in there for like $1. So you can get those to demo the gel eyeliner. And I use the alcohol spray. It's a 91% alcohol. You can get at Rite Aid or Walmart in the pharmacy section. Put that in a spray bottle, and you can disinfect your colors and things like that with the spray. So you can spray your gel eyeliner. But the nice thing about the little applicators is you just dip it once and give it to them, so you don't re-dip. If you get them anew, you just get a new little applicator. So we did the Glacier Gray, and then I let them choose whether they want to do the teal or the black. Okay, the black would be more this look. Okay, so they could do the black eyeliner. Healthy glow to the cheeks, bronzer, right? Sandstone or your Desert Sun is a great, easy, neutral kind of look to the cheeks. And then a hint of color on the lips. You can just pick one of your lip glosses. Okay, so this is just a really easy, pretty look. Okay, this was one of his tips, one of the looks that he does. And I agree with him, mascara is a biggie. And if you will do the lash primer first, the lash primer acts like an eye curler, an eyelash curler. So if you do that lash primer and then you do the mascara, it's really going to lift and separate, okay? Okay, so let's talk real quick about finding the right foundation, all right? You're going to ask these 3 questions when you're talking to customers. And again, these are all on InTouch. You don't have to write these down. Number 1, what do you want most from your foundation? Okay. You're going to have some people that really want a lot of coverage. Who likes coverage in here? Loves coverage. Okay. Who likes very light, very soft coverage? Okay. So very natural, exactly. So you just want to ask what they like. What's your skin type? That's the second question. Okay. So if they're oily, that's going to help you kind of go that direction. If they're more dry than normal. Then number 3, what is the foundation finish you want after your application? So those are kind of 3 tips. Now, if you've got somebody who says, so I'll give you an example. So if you've got somebody that says, I really want a lot of coverage and I've got really dry skin. So what foundation would you probably recommend to them? Dry skin and want luminous foundation, exactly. So the luminous foundation, if they're more dry, you definitely want to recommend luminous. And so especially for your more mature customers, most of my mature customers, I put luminous on automatically. Just because skin tends to get drier as we get older, so that's a good thing. What if you have somebody that says, I want a little bit of coverage, but I'm more oily. What would you recommend? What foundation?
Normal, matte mineral.
The matte, okay, the matte foundation. You could suggest the mineral powder. You've got some different options. I'll tell you guys, the mineral foundation is great on everybody, whether they're dry or they're oily. My oily customers love it. I'm super dry, and I love the mineral powder. That's all I've got on tonight is mineral powder foundation. I go through sieges that I do my liquid, then I do my mineral powder on top. And yesterday I thought, well, I'm just going to do mineral powder. And then I use that. I'm like, oh, I need to use this more often. So that's a couple good options for you. If they say I like very natural, then I would just do mineral powder, if they want a more natural look. If you've got somebody who wants more coverage, they can do more layers of mineral powder. Just remember to do light layers of mineral powder, okay? Then the next thing you want to do is find your customer shade category, whether they're ivory, beige, or bronze, keeping in mind, like we did a class the other night, and one of the girls' aunts was there, and she is a bronze skin customer, but she's very fair, so she was like a beige 6, okay? So keep in mind, you're going to have beige customers that go to the tanning bed, they're going to wear bronze. You're going to have, so just keep in mind, you're going to just keep it open as far as like your colors, okay, when you're choosing a color. The foundation finder tool is a good thing to use, but the more you kind of get in there and just start practicing and matching people. I went to Campbellsville the other night. Peggy, you're going to love this. Hey, Peggy. So we were in Campbellsville the other night, and Peggy Richardson, I'm so proud of her. She's a brand new red jacket in our unit, so yay, Peggy, I know you're watching. But she has done 70 faces since August 21st when she started. She has 4 recruits on her team. Her 4th one's getting active tomorrow. So she is doing things great. But here's what I noticed when I went and did the class the other night. She was watching, and she said, I think I know what color she's going to be, but I'm going to let Holly tell you guys. But she kind of whispered to a couple of the girls, here's the color I think she was right on the money. Because she's done 70 faces. She's matched so many foundations. She knew that girl was going to be beige 6 before we even put it on her. So that's what you'll find. The more you get in there and start doing the faces, the more this is really simple for you. Okay? All right. How are we doing on time? I didn't wear my watch. Okay, awesome. All right, so make eyes pop. How many of you guys want to know what color to put on what eye, right? That's the big thing customers will ask you. So here's your cheat sheet. Again, you can just print this off. Blue-eyed girls, my blue-eyed girls. If you want your blue eyes to look super blue, you want to pick a contrasting color. Warm colors like browns, bronze, coppers, similar colors that have an orange undertones. Anything in the brown or gold family is going to make blue eyes look amazing. If you put copper glow or amber blaze, cinnabar, hazelnut, any of those colors on blue-eyed girls, they are going to love the way their eyes look. Deep brown eyeliner, bronze eyeliner look fabulous on blue eyes. Now, that's not to say that blue eyes can't wear other colors, but browns are really going to make blue eyes really pop and look brighter blue, okay?
Can I add one more?
Yes.
The amethyst.
The amethyst, yeah. So blue-eyed girls, you can wear purples. You just want to go deep purples, okay? So like your sweet plum, okay? That's what I'm going to call it, rich plum. That's not the right word. So sweet plum, amethyst, those kind of colors are great. So you can go darker. You just don't want to do a lot of lighter colors on blue eyes. So if you do azure or one of those, it's going to look okay on blue eyes. Go deeper. Midnight Star is pretty. You can do the darker colors. But if you really want them to pop, browns are going to be your best colors. Okay, my brown eye girls, you guys can wear all the colors. You can wear any color you want. So that's the good news for brown eyes. Any colors, purples, pinks, grays, blues work especially great on brown eyes. So Midnight Star, Peacock. Tonight I love doing blue because it really kind of plays up my brown eyes. So I did the Beach Blonde Cream Eyeshadow, and then I started with Peacock Blue and worked my way in and did that for my eyes tonight. So it's just a fun way, and depending on what you do underneath of it kind of changes the look. So for your brown eye girls, again, purples, grays, pinks, blues, greens look really good on brown eyes too. All right, my green eye girls. If you really want your green to look super green, purple, plum, taupe. Those are kind of your colors. Now you guys know we have our eye bundles. These are kind of the no-brainer way to really show your customers great colors for them. So these are packaged according to these tips. So when you sell somebody a bundle, it has the color she should use, and it tells her exactly what to do in there. So the bundles are a great thing to show to your customers. Hazel, now hazel eye girls, make them look super hazel. Deep green, lavender shades with soft yellow undertones. Okay. All right, so that's some colors to make eyes pop. And then there's also some great tips on here for ivory, beige, bronze skin tone, just the right shades for your tone. So I'm just going to go through these really quick. For my ivory girls, who in here wears ivory? Where's my ivory girls? Okay, so ivory girls for your cheeks, citrus bloom, shy, blush, or the strawberry cream are going to be your three best colors for you on your cheeks. On lips, and you can really kind of play around with lips. Shell and sweet nectar are two great lip colors on ivory. Melon sorbet, pink diamonds, which now, of course, when you do the pink luster, any of the pinks, any of your peach or pinks are going to look really good on your ivory skin tone. Okay, where's my beige girls? Okay, so all my beige girls, this is going to be kind of your, I know in my customer base, I've got ivories, then I've got a big bulk of beige. And I've got my bronze customers too, but probably the bulk of my customers probably are in the beige family. So beige, cherry blossom cheek color, golden copper or sparkling cider. So those are three great colors on your beige. On lips, whipped berries, apricot glaze looks good on everybody. Beach bronze, and then the berry tart. Those are great colors for beige.
Cherry blossom, golden copper.
Sparkling cider. I don't know if I just didn't bring off the bronze. So bronze girls. Golden copper looks great on bronze skin. You can do cinnamon stick. There's a lot you'll see on there. The deeper colors are beautiful on your bronze skin. I love Rich Spice lip gloss on bronze skin. Oh my goodness, Rich Spice is so pretty. Red Passion is really pretty on bronze skin. So those are just some tips on that. Okay, oh here's the bronze, right below. I did print it off, but look behind this other one. Cinnamon stick, boldberry, berry brown on the cheeks. Lips, black cherry, nutmeg. And it said berry sparkle and sweet raisin before we switched over, so that would be the Red Passion. And for the sweet raisin, that would be like your Rich Spice. He agrees with me, that's good. Okay, so let me give you guys some tips for your customers. A lot of you guys are doing repair facials right now, a lot of your customers over 50. So here's some great tips for that real quick. Neutral eye colors are the most flattering. So if you're working with a customer, you want to think with neutrals like hazelnut, and I like sticking more toward matte colors. I don't like doing a whole lot of sparkle, a whole lot of shine. So your matte colors like your sweet cream, hazelnut, cinnabar, all those colors are great. Curling the lashes really help open up the eye. In my opinion, the lash primer is all you need. So on your mature customers, lash primer. I've got a customer new repair customer. She's been my customer for a while now, but she's on repair. And she got the lash primer last time I was there. And she's like, I was dropping off some products to her, and she'd been using it, I guess, for probably about a month. She said, "Oh my gosh, Holly, that primer, she said, it's the best product you have ever sold me." And she said, "I'm head over heels in love with repair, but this primer is the bomb." She said, "My lashes it just lifts them up." She just couldn't believe the difference. So primer's a great thing for your customers. Lip colors should be complexion compatible or medium bright. So you want to think of nice clear colors. You don't want to go dark. Dark tends to make our lips look older. So you don't want to put a raisinberry or a downtown brown on your more mature customer. Icy peach looks good, really good on customers with Fancy Nancy on top. That's a great color to suggest to your customers. Apricot glaze, dusty rose, all those colors are really nice. Just bring life to the lips. And And then he had a great tip on shimmer. Shimmer is okay when worn in the right places. For example, as a highlight on the brow bone. So you can still do, on mature customers, you can still do a little shimmer. You just don't want to do it all over the lid. So on the brow bone's fine, or in the inner corner of the eyelid. This is the look right now to do your lighter color. To take like a crystalline or a moonstone, one of your shimmery tones, and do just a tiny bit in the corner, because it kind of puts, a lot of makeup artists call it a spotlight, puts a spotlight on your eye. And so it just takes a little tiny bit. So you can they can take their sponge tip or their brush, and just do a little tiny bit there that draws attention in. Okay. All right, and then Luisa's top 4 tips: reevaluate your customers' needs throughout the year. So in other words, you want to get back with them. Go light and build. So when you're teaching them about eyeshadows, do a light layer, and if they want more, then show them they can do that next light layer. Always blend and have fun. And you guys, most of your customers, we get really tore up about color. If somebody sat down with you and said, "What colors do you like to wear?" you kind of know what you do and don't like. When I sit down with somebody, I say, "Well, how do you normally like to wear your makeup? Do you like more bold? Do you like more natural? Do you like kind of in the middle?" And that kind of gives you a route to go, because you're going to have some girls that, even though you're sitting down with them, maybe they may not have much makeup on, they may say, "I am a diva girl. I love," and you would never have guessed that she liked a lot of color. Maybe the night you're seeing her, maybe it's been a long day and all her color's gone or whatever. So make sure you ask them that question. Do you like more of a natural look, kind of a work-friendly look, or do you like that glamour, that diva look? And that'll help you. Because if you sit down with somebody and you want to do a color card that's more a bold card, and she's really, really natural, and that card's scaring her to death, do whatever she's comfortable with. If somebody asks you, "Hey, what do you like to wear? Do you like pinks, reds?" Can't you tell them, "I don't like red lipstick on me," or "I really like pink on me," right? We kind of know what looks good on us, okay? I know in the wintertime, if I put on orange, I look sick. So I know in the wintertime, I need to have pinks, and I can do peach as long as it's a lighter color. In the summertime, I can wear totally different colors. You put Raisinberry on me right now, and I'm going to look good. But in the summertime, when I'm beige 6, I can wear Raisinberry. It's okay. So, all right, so homework. What's your homework?
5 people.
Practice on 5 people. Okay, and just to watch one video. How many people are going to do it? 5 people. Practice on. Okay, so you've got a good reason to ask. They can come to your house. You can go to them. They can come to the meeting, whatever you want to do. Thursday night at Comfort Suites, we're doing makeovers, glamour makeovers. So it'll be the perfect time to bring people and really put into action some of the things that you've learned tonight. So, okay, awesome. Thank you.